Here I have 4 medium-sized gold potatoes. You can use any type of potatoes. And I'm going to pressure cook these with just a little bit of water, maybe less than halfway covering the potatoes. And I'm going to pressure cook these for 2 whistles and let it sit in the heat for a little bit longer until the pressure is done. Or you can also just boil these until basically you want them to be soft and tender, so when a knife is inserted it goes through without any effort. So when the potatoes are cool enough to handle, we're going to peel them, and once they're peeled we're going to cut them into these small cubes, bite-sized pieces like so. You might want to cut them more if you have bigger potatoes. So basically you just want these bite-sized pieces for the potato chunks. Once my potatoes are cut, I'm going to put salt, about 1 teaspoon or to taste, plus a little bit of red chili flakes. I'm using half a teaspoon, and I'm using half a teaspoon of Timmur. This is very typical to Nepal. I don't know a close substitute for this. Maybe Szechuan pepper, but they're not the same family. If you don't have Timmur, just use ground black pepper, which I'm doing here, 1/4 of a teaspoon. You use just a little bit more. Next, I'm using 2 tablespoons of roasted sesame seeds. I've used white sesame seeds that I've ground in the blender. And then I'm adding a juice of a lemon, half a lemon. Plus, I'm using 1 cup of diced cucumber. Now, aloo achar is one of those things that every household you go to in Nepal, this is the taste is slightly different. This is just how I make it typically. You can also use boiled karela here and just use that also. Or you can use other veggies. So this is just how I make it. So once everything is mixed and coated with the spices and the cucumber and everything, on a pan on medium-high heat, I'm gonna take 1 tablespoon of mustard oil. You can also just use vegetable oil. To this, I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of Fenugreek Seeds plus 1 medium-sized bell pepper. I'm using red bell pepper, but you can really use any color. And I'm adding 2 to 3 green chilies here that are finely diced. But you can make it as hot as you want. We just want to saute this for a minute or so. We don't want to cook this. We still want the crunch in the potato salad. And lastly, just before we take this out of the heat, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Next, we're going to add this to our potato mixture. I'm also adding half a cup of water to the potato mixture because I want the aloo achar to be nice and we call ledo in Nepali. You want it to be kind of saucy. Finally, I'm going to add a few coriander leaves that are finely chopped and mix it all together. And that's really it. This is a really easy recipe, and every potluck or any Nepali household you go to, this is quite a staple. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. Do give it a try if you haven't already. And if you're in the mood for some experimentation, try adding a cup of thinly diced apples, or a cup of maybe pomegranate, or even a cup of chopped celery, and see what you think. And let me know in the comment section below. As always, say a little prayer and share the love.